Welcome. This edition of Night's Intent is called The Importance of the Moment. What is a moment? How do we define such a place that we exist in momentarily, and yet cannot really say that it exists until it has happened? We cannot pinpoint it, but yet we exist in it continuously. This now moment is the existence that is happening. It continues on in a line, until we live out a sequence of moments that we then see, and label as the past. The moments that are to come then are defined as the future. We live our daily lives never really aware of how important the moment we are living in is to us, accepting it at face value. It could be seen to be taken for granted that we just live, without ever venturing into understanding how important such moments of now are to us. It does not take much thinking to rationalize how real the moment feels to us, and to understand that the main existence that we live in is defined in the now moment frame. Everything we do, or proceed to do, becomes known eventually in the now moment, and will be defined and utilized within this frame of existence that has no logical understanding in real time. To try and understand such a place, it is best to view it through daily life and the activities that we do. Imagine that you are at work and you are proceeding to do a job that you do not really find that interesting. Your mind starts thinking about the task at hand and tries to determine how much work you still have to do in the future. That is hard for the mind to take in, and if it is a lot of work to do, you start to feel heavy and overtaxed in the body. This heaviness is the pressure from thinking about how much work is still to be done. Your mind is then focusing on the future in the now moment. Imagine then that you start to do the task, even though you feel annoyed at it and tired. Then you make mistakes over and over. Now your mind is focusing on the future, of how much work has to be done, but it is also pressured by the past, of what mistakes you have made already. It makes the task seem even more tiresome and overwhelming. If you were to, however, take your mind from the future and the past and place it in the now moment, how would the task then be seen? You would not look at how much work there is still to do, and how many mistakes you have made. Instead, you would have all your focus on the now, and concentrating on the task that is at hand. It is amazing then how fast the task actually then gets done. When you are at full concentration on what you are doing in the moment, not only is your mind busy on something that is important to finish, but it is also not being constantly distracted by past and future. One thing that is forgotten in all of this is that past and future are created in our mind. They are distractions away from what we are meant to be doing, and tend to cause mishaps in the moment because of the fact that we are not focusing on what we are doing. The mind can only focus on one direct thing at a time. Many people think that they can do more things at once. However, logically this is not totally true. The body, yes, can move a number of parts in ordered physical sequence. The mind then can make the body continue this over and over in a robotic nature. However, if your mind were to wander too far away from the moment, you will see how many mistakes you will make from not totally concentrating on the task at hand. It is easy to be distracted by memories of the past and dreams of the future. The mind likes to wander in and out of created scenarios that lead it away from the living and existing in the physical moment. What is past and future anyway for it to be so important to continually focus on? The past is the ordered sequence of events that you want to remember, which is choice-based depending on what you wish to determine as important to revisit in your mind. The future are the moments that we would like to live out, and the possible sequences that we wish to proceed to. The most important, however, is the now moment. That is where all is lived out and understood. Without the now moment there is no past or future, and without many now moments, there is no time or meaning to the lives that we live. If you have to live and experience out anyway, why live in past and future? Why not experience life in the moment? This moment. Now is where it starts. It is what will define and make you. The now moment is the most important place to be. It is where you truly exist. This segment was brought to you by Stacy T. Pollock. For the author's bio, visit the website at Creation Theory Revised, www.selfgrowth.com/articles/the_importance_of_the_moment.html. This video was created by Nice Intent. Subscribe to the videos on YouTube now. That's a wrap.